pack what needs to be packed. God says, this is urgent. This is my third and final warning. Something unexpected and dangerous may happen tomorrow if you ignore this. You can feel the weight of these words because they are meant for you right now. And I am not speaking carelessly or without purpose. I am calling you to pay attention, remain present, and receive what I am placing before you before this moment passes. This is not fear meant to trap you. This is urgency meant to protect you, guide you, and move you into a place of safety and blessing. If you ignore this moment, you may miss what I have already prepared to shield you from what is coming. Stay with me, because what I am about to reveal will change how you move, how you decide, and how you trust me today. Type Amen if you believe. I am telling you to pack your bags not only in the physical sense, but in the way your heart prepares for movement and change. There is a shift happening around you that you cannot fully see yet, but I see it clearly, and I am positioning you ahead of it. What feels sudden to you has already been known by me, and I have been preparing a way out before danger reaches your door. This is why I am calling you now with urgency, because hesitation will only delay what is meant to protect you. Trust that I am not moving you without reason. I am repositioning you with intention. There are moments when I whisper gently, and there are moments when I speak with strength, so you cannot ignore me. And this is one of those moments. I have watched you delay. I have seen you question, and I have understood your uncertainty, but now I am asking you to act. The path you are currently on carries something you were not meant to face, and I am stepping in before it touches your life. You may not understand every detail, but you do not need to, because I already know the outcome. What matters is that you listen, move, and trust that I am guiding you towards safety, not away from blessing. Right now, pause and show your faith by tapping like on this video, because this act of agreement opens your heart to receive what I am doing for you in this moment. I know you have grown tired of sudden warnings and unexpected turns, but this is different because it carries protection within it. I am not trying to confuse you. I am trying to preserve you from what you cannot see. There are things unfolding quietly, decisions being made, and situations forming that will affect your environment very soon. If you remain unaware, you may feel overwhelmed. But if you listen now, you will walk through it with peace. I am giving you a step ahead, and that step is your shield. Type 777 to receive blessings. You have been asking me for signs, clarity, and direction, and this is your answer, arriving in a way you did not expect. I do not always speak in comfortable ways, because comfort does not always protect you from what is approaching. Sometimes I must interrupt your routine, shake your plans, and move you out of a place that feels familiar. What feels stable to you may not be safe anymore, and I see beyond what your eyes can see. I am not taking something from you. I am preserving something within you that must not be harmed. There is something important about tomorrow that you need to understand, and it is not meant to scare you, but to awaken you. Timing matters, and your obedience in this moment will determine how you experience what is coming. If you move with me, you will walk through it with peace and clarity, but if you delay, confusion may surround you. I am not leaving you to figure this out alone. I am guiding every step if you choose to follow. You are not abandoned. You are being led with intention. I have seen your struggles, your quiet prayers, and the moments when you felt unseen, and I have not ignored any of it. This is part of how I respond to you. Not always with comfort, but with protection and direction. You are chosen, and because you are chosen, I will not allow you to walk into something that could harm your purpose. I will call you out, even when it feels sudden, because your path matters too much to leave to chance. You are not just moving randomly, you are being positioned carefully. When I say pack your bags, I am also speaking to your mindset, your attachments, and the things you have been holding on to that are no longer meant to stay. There are environments, habits, and even connections that cannot go with you into what I am preparing next. This is not loss. This is transition, and it is necessary for your protection and growth. I am clearing space for what is aligned with your future, not your past. Let go without fear, because what I remove, I replace with something better. You may feel a sense of urgency rising within you, and that is not by accident. That is my spirit prompting you to act. Do not ignore that feeling. Do not push it aside, and do not wait for perfect clarity before moving. I am asking you to trust me in motion, not just in stillness. Every step you take in obedience brings you closer to safety and closer to what I have prepared. You are not walking blindly, you are walking under my direction. I am not rushing you into panic. I am leading you into awareness so you do not remain unprepared. Stay steady, because I am not leaving you in confusion. I am walking with you through every step that must be taken. The reason I have called this a third and final warning is not because I have been silent before, but because I have spoken to you in ways you may not have recognized. I have nudged your spirit. I have stirred your thoughts, and I have placed a quiet discomfort in situations that were not meant to continue. You felt those moments, even if you tried to explain them away or delay your response. Now, I am speaking clearly, so there is no doubt left in your mind about what you must do. This is the moment where hesitation must end and trust must begin to take action. Type yes to affirm. What if attracting wealth didn't require hard work, just the right words? This forgotten prayer is now transforming ordinary people into debt-free, financially free individuals. Scientists say each of these 9 words activates a hidden abundance center deep in your brain. People are using it from home and seeing results in just weeks. It was never meant for the public, and now that it's out, the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. You are not being asked to understand every detail before you move, because your safety is not dependent on your understanding. It is dependent on your obedience. There are things unfolding that are hidden from you, but they are not hidden from me. I see every detail, every decision, and every outcome that is forming around your current position. That is why I'm asking you to step away from what feels normal, because normal does not always mean safe. When you trust me beyond your comfort, you step into protection that you could never create on your own. You may feel a resistance inside you that questions whether this is truly necessary, and that resistance is coming from your attachment to what you know. You have built routines, connections, and expectations that feel secure, even if they are no longer aligned with what I have planned for you. Letting go does not mean you are losing something valuable. It means you are making room for what will carry you forward safely. I am not taking away your stability. I am redefining it in a way that protects your future. What you release now will not compare to what you receive later. There is a timing to everything I do, and this timing is precise, not random or delayed. Tomorrow holds a shift that will affect your environment, and I am positioning you before it fully unfolds. If you remain where you are without awareness, you may feel caught in something that was never meant for you. But if you move as I guide you, you will find yourself untouched by what others may struggle through. This is not about avoiding life. It is about walking through life under my covering and direction. I know you have carried burdens quietly, and you have often felt like you had to figure everything out on your own. That is not how I want you to live, and this moment is part of breaking that pattern. I am showing you that you can rely on me even when the path ahead is not fully visible. You are not alone in your decisions, and you are not abandoned in moments of uncertainty. I am actively guiding you even when you cannot see the full picture. Type 1111 if you walk by faith. There is something important about the instruction to prepare, and it is not only about leaving a place, but about entering a new level of awareness. You are stepping into a place where you will begin to notice things more clearly, where your instincts will align more closely with my voice. This is part of your growth, and it is necessary for where you are going next. I am not only protecting you from danger, I am preparing you for a stronger, clearer walk with me. What you learn in this moment will stay with you long after this situation passes. You may wonder why the warning feels so direct and urgent, and it is because delay is no longer safe for you. There are moments when waiting is wise, and there are moments when acting quickly is necessary. And this is one of those moments. I am not asking you to rush blindly. I am asking you to move with intention and trust. The clarity you need will come as you take steps forward, not while you remain still. Trust grows in movement, not in hesitation. There are people around you who may not understand what you are doing, and they may question your decisions or try to pull you back into what feels familiar. Do not allow their lack of understanding to become your hesitation. Not everyone can see what I show you, and not everyone is meant to walk the same path as you. You are being guided individually with care and purpose that is specific to your life. Stay focused on my voice, not on the opinions that surround you. I am also speaking to your heart about fear, because I know that urgency can sometimes feel overwhelming. Do not let fear take the place of trust, because that is not what I am giving you. I am giving you direction, clarity, and protection, not confusion or panic. When you feel that pressure rising, return to my voice and remember that I am leading you, not pushing you into harm. My intention is always to bring you through safely, even when the path changes suddenly. What is coming tomorrow is not meant to destroy you, but it is something you are not meant to face unprepared. That is why I am intervening now, before it reaches you, in a way that could cause confusion or harm. I am creating a distance between you and what is forming, and that distance is your protection. You will look back and understand why this moment mattered so much. What feels intense now will later become clear and meaningful. As you prepare to move, whether physically or internally, do it with a sense of trust rather than fear. You are not escaping something, you are stepping into alignment with my plan for you. Every movement you make in obedience is a step into safety and purpose. I am not leading you into emptiness. I am leading you into a place where you will be covered, guided, and strengthened. You are not losing your way. You are finding the path that was always meant for you. Stay close to this instruction, because there is still more I will reveal as you continue to listen and move. I am not finished guiding you, and I will not leave you halfway through this process. You are under my care, and that does not change based on your uncertainty or your questions. I am consistent, even when everything around you feels like it is shifting. Hold on to that truth, because it will steady you in every step you take from here. There is a deeper layer to what I am asking you to do, and it reaches beyond what you can immediately see. You are not only being moved away from danger, you are being repositioned for what is coming after it. I am clearing a path that you could not clear on your own, and I am doing it with precision. Every step you take now is connected to something greater that will unfold in your life. Trust that nothing I ask of you is without meaning, and nothing I remove from you is without purpose. Type 1010 to claim miracles. Why are neuroscientists calling this a wealth trigger? Because over 19,547 people are already using this 9-word password, and their lives are changing fast. Unexpected deposits, cleared debts, a completely upgraded lifestyle. Scientists say it taps into a 150-million-year-old brain system that controls abundance and financial flow. It's already changed the lives of thousands in just weeks. If you're seeing this, you're lucky. The page might disappear any moment. Click the link in the description and comments before it's gone. I know you have moments where you question if you are hearing me correctly, and that is part of your human nature. You have been taught to rely on what you can see and understand, but I am teaching you to rely on what I reveal to your spirit. This is how you grow into deeper trust, and this is how you walk with confidence, even when the path is not fully visible. I am not confusing you. I am refining your ability to listen and respond. The more you follow, the clearer my voice will become to you. You may notice that certain things around you are beginning to feel unsettled or out of place, and that is not coincidence. I am allowing you to sense the shift, so you will not remain comfortable in a place that is no longer meant for you. What once felt stable may now feel uncertain, and that is because I am drawing your attention away from it. I am guiding your awareness, so you can recognize the need to move. Do not ignore what you feel, because it is part of how I am leading you. There are doors that are quietly closing around you, and you may feel confusion about why they are no longer open as they once were. Do not try to force them open again, because they are closing for your protection. What is behind those doors is not aligned with where I am taking you, and I will not allow you to remain there. Trust that every closed door is making space for a path that will lead you safely forward. You are not being rejected, you are being redirected. Type 1212 if you trust in Jesus. You are also being asked to release control in a way that may feel uncomfortable, but it is necessary for your growth and safety. You have tried to manage everything on your own, to predict outcomes, and to hold on to what feels secure. I am asking you to loosen that grip and allow me to lead you more fully. Control limits what I can do through you, but trust opens the way for my guidance to flow freely. You are not losing control, you are gaining direction. There is something important about the timing of tomorrow that I need you to understand clearly. It is not just another day, it is a turning point that will affect your surroundings in a way you cannot fully anticipate. If you remain where you are without preparation, you may feel overwhelmed by what unfolds. But if you follow my instruction now, you will stand in a place of peace while others are searching for answers. I'm giving you a position of stability before instability reaches your environment. I have seen how you have endured difficult moments in the past, and I know you have carried strength even when you felt weak. This moment is not meant to break you. It is meant to show you how I protect you before things become overwhelming. You are not being tested beyond what you can handle. You are being guided through something you were never meant to face alone. I am actively working in your life, even when you do not see every detail. You are not forgotten, and you are not overlooked. As you prepare, remember that obedience is not always comfortable, but it is always meaningful. You may not feel ready, and you may not feel fully certain, but that does not mean you are not being led correctly. I am with you in every step, and I am not asking you to walk into anything without my presence. You are not stepping into emptiness. You are stepping into my protection. That is where your confidence must come from. There may be moments where doubt tries to return and make you question what you are doing. When that happens, return to what you have felt and heard in this moment. Do not allow temporary uncertainty to override what I have already made clear to you. You are being guided with intention, and your trust in me will carry you through. Doubt may speak, but it does not have to lead you. You are also being prepared for what comes after this moment, because your life does not stop here. There is a continuation, a new direction, and a purpose that is still unfolding ahead of you. What you are doing now is creating the foundation for what comes next. I am not only protecting you from what is near, I am aligning you with what is ahead. This is part of a greater plan that is still coming into view. I want you to understand that you are not alone in this transition, even if it feels like you are moving away from what you know. I am present with you, guiding you step by step, and I will not leave you in uncertainty. You are not walking into isolation. You are walking into a place where my presence will become even more clear to you. This is a movement toward deeper connection, not distance. What I am asking of you requires courage, but that courage is already within you because I have placed it there. You are not lacking what you need to follow this instruction. You have the strength, the awareness, and the ability to respond, even if it feels difficult. I am not asking more from you than you can give. I am calling out what is already inside you. Trust yourself as you trust me, because both are connected in this moment. Continue to stay aware, continue to listen, and continue to move with the guidance I am giving you. This is not a moment to become distracted or uncertain. Stay focused on what you feel within your spirit, and do not allow outside noise to pull you away from it. You are being led with purpose, and that purpose will become clearer with every step you take. I am with you, and I am guiding you safely forward. There is something happening beneath the surface of your surroundings that you cannot fully see, but you can feel it if you remain attentive. It is like a quiet shift, a subtle change in the atmosphere that does not yet have a clear shape. I am allowing you to sense it, so you will not remain unaware when it becomes visible. You are not meant to wait until everything is obvious, because by then it may already be too late to move easily. I'm giving you the advantage of awareness before the moment arrives. Type 222 if you trust God. A leaked 9-word password is quietly transforming people's financial lives. More than 19,000 people have already used it to attract wealth, freedom, and peace. People are using it daily from their couch and reporting real financial breakthroughs. Scientists say it activates deep brain pathways linked to money, working far faster than traditional methods. This was once hidden by elites, and now it's spreading too fast, but the government could take down this secret any moment. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. You may have noticed small signs already, things that did not feel right, conversations that felt slightly off, or moments where your peace was interrupted without a clear reason. Those were not random, and they were not meant to be ignored. I was already speaking to you through those experiences, guiding your attention toward what needed to change. Now, I am making it clear so there is no confusion left. This is the time to act on what you have sensed, not to dismiss it. I understand that part of you wants certainty before you take action, but certainty does not always come before movement. Sometimes certainty grows as you step forward in trust. If you wait for everything to make perfect sense, you may miss the moment that was meant to protect you. I am asking you to trust what I have revealed to you, even if it feels incomplete. What you know now is enough to begin. There are attachments in your life that feel safe simply because they are familiar. But familiarity is not always a sign of security. You have held on to certain patterns and places because they gave you comfort, even when they were no longer aligned with your path. I am gently but firmly asking you to release those attachments now. What you are leaving behind is not your future, it is your past holding you in place. I am calling you forward, not backward. Type 555 to receive divine guidance. You are not being removed without care, you are being repositioned with intention. Where I am leading you carries a different kind of peace, one that is not based on routine, but on my presence. You will begin to feel that peace as you move, even if the transition feels uncertain at first. That peace will confirm that you are where you are meant to be. It will not come from external stability, but from alignment with me. There is also something important about how you prepare yourself mentally and emotionally right now. Do not carry fear with you as you move, because fear will cloud your ability to hear me clearly. Instead, carry trust, even if it feels small at first. Trust grows as you use it, and each step you take in faith strengthens it. You are not meant to walk this path in anxiety, you are meant to walk it in quiet confidence. I am also guiding you to be mindful of who you share this moment with, because not everyone will understand what you are experiencing. Some may try to discourage you, not out of harm, but out of their own limited understanding. Protect your focus and your peace by staying centered on my voice. You do not need approval from others to follow what I am showing you. Your relationship with me is enough. There is a shift happening not only around you, but within you, and that shift is preparing you for a new level of awareness. You are becoming more sensitive to what is right and what is not, more aware of what aligns with your path and what does not. This is not confusion. This is clarity growing inside you. The more you listen, the stronger that clarity will become. I am strengthening your ability to discern because it will serve you beyond this moment. What is approaching tomorrow is still moving, and I have not changed my instruction because the situation has not changed. You are being positioned ahead of it, not because you are better than others, but because you are listening. Your response to my voice is what creates your protection. When you follow, you step into what I have already prepared for you. This is how you walk under my covering. You may begin to feel a sense of urgency that is difficult to ignore and that is not meant to overwhelm you. It is meant to prompt you into action so you do not remain still when movement is required. Urgency is not always negative. Sometimes it is the signal that something important must be done now. Listen to that signal because it is part of how I guide you. Do not push it aside or try to quiet it. There are moments in life where a single decision changes the direction of everything that follows, and this is one of those moments for you. The choice to listen or to ignore will shape how you experience what is coming next. I am not forcing you, but I am making it clear so you can choose with awareness. You are not without guidance, and you are not without support. I am here, and I am leading you. As you continue forward, remember that you are not leaving behind something good. You are being led into something better. Even if it does not feel that way at first, it will become clear with time. I do not lead you away from blessing. I lead you into it in ways you may not expect. Trust that what I am doing now is part of something greater than what you can currently see. Your story is still unfolding, and this moment is part of its direction. If I showed you everything all at once, you would depend on sight instead of faith. So I am guiding you one step at a time, allowing your connection with me to become your foundation. There is a reason I keep bringing you back to the urgency of this moment, because this is not something that can be postponed without consequence. Time is moving, and what is forming around you will not wait until you feel completely ready. I am giving you the advantage of preparation, and that advantage depends on your willingness to respond now. If you delay, you may step into something that was never meant for you. I am not speaking to alarm you. I am speaking to position you correctly. Type 333 to align with divine timing. I know there are thoughts trying to pull you back into comfort, telling you that things may not be as serious as they seem. Those thoughts are not coming from clarity. They are coming from attachment to what feels familiar. Comfort can mislead you when it keeps you in a place that is no longer safe. I am asking you to look beyond comfort and follow the alignment of my direction. What I am leading you into will carry a deeper peace than familiarity has ever given you. What secret did elites use to attract wealth so easily? A simple 9-word password has now been leaked to the public. People are using it daily and watching money flow into their lives like never before. Scientists say it activates an ancient brain system tied directly to abundance. Harvard-backed, lab-tested, and life-changing. It has already helped thousands become debt-free in just weeks. But this breakthrough is under pressure and could disappear at any second. Click the link in the description and comments before it is gone. You may also feel emotional weight as you prepare to move, and that is natural because you are releasing what you have known for a long time. Let that weight pass through you without letting it hold you back. You are not losing something that defines you. You are leaving behind what no longer serves your purpose. Your identity is not tied to a place, a routine, or a situation. It is rooted in me. When you remember that, releasing becomes easier. There are details I have not shown you yet, and that is intentional because you only need what is necessary for this step. I am not withholding from you. I am guiding you at the right pace. If I gave you more than you need right now, it could overwhelm you instead of helping you. Trust that I know what to reveal and when to reveal it. Your role is to respond to what you have already been given. Type 888 to receive divine protection. There is also something shifting in the people around you, and you may begin to notice changes in behavior, in energy, or in the way things feel. Do not ignore those changes, because they are part of the environment adjusting as this moment approaches. Not everything will remain the way it was, and that is part of how you will recognize the need to move. You are being made aware, so you are not caught off guard. Awareness is your preparation. You are not being asked to isolate yourself from everyone, but you are being guided to discern who and what belongs in this next step with you. Some connections are meant to continue, and others are meant to remain behind. This is not about judgment. It is about alignment. Where I am leading you requires a certain environment, and not everything from your current situation can enter into it. Trust that what remains with you will support your path. There is also a strengthening happening inside you that you may not fully recognize yet. You are becoming more decisive, more aware, and more aligned with what you feel deeply within your spirit. This is not something you created on your own. It is something I am building within you. Every time you choose to listen instead of ignore, that strength grows. You are becoming more prepared for moments like this, even if it feels new to you. What is approaching tomorrow is still unfolding, and I am still guiding you ahead of it. I have not changed my direction because the situation has not changed. You are being positioned carefully so that you are not affected in the same way others may be. This is not about separation for the sake of distance. It is about protection for the sake of purpose. You are being preserved for what is still ahead in your life. You may feel moments where your mind tries to return to doubt, asking if you are overreacting or misunderstanding what you are feeling. When that happens, return to the clarity you have received here. Do not allow temporary thoughts to override what has been consistently shown to you. I am not speaking in confusion. I am speaking with purpose. Hold on to that truth when doubt tries to rise. There is also something important about how you carry yourself as you move forward. Do not carry fear into this transition, because fear will cloud your ability to see clearly. Walk with calmness, even if the situation feels urgent. Calmness does not mean delay. It means trust. When you move with calm trust, you remain connected to my guidance in every step. As you continue, remember that you are not walking into uncertainty alone. I am with you in every decision, every step, and every moment of this process. You are not being left to figure things out by yourself. I am actively guiding you, even in ways you may not fully recognize yet. Your path is being shaped with care. This moment is not just about what you are leaving, it is about what you are moving toward. There is a place, a situation, and a season ahead that carries something different for you. It carries growth, clarity, and a deeper connection with me. What you are doing now is creating the space for that to unfold. Trust that what is ahead is worth the movement you are making now. Do not let your focus weaken now, because this is where many begin to drift, thinking they have heard enough. I am telling you clearly, you must stay attentive until this instruction settles fully within you. What you do next depends on how deeply you receive what I am giving you right now. There is a quiet urgency that continues to rise around you, and it is not something to ignore or suppress. It is my way of keeping you alert so you do not fall back into comfort or distraction. You are being held in a space of awareness because that awareness is your protection. If you allow yourself to become distracted, you may miss the final steps I am placing before you. Stay present because I am still guiding you through something that is not yet complete. Type 444 to stay protected. You may begin to notice that your thoughts are becoming clearer in certain areas, especially about what you need to leave behind. This clarity is not coming from your own effort alone. It is coming from my guidance within you. I am helping you see what you could not fully recognize before. Things that once felt acceptable may now feel unsettled, and that is part of your awakening. Do not resist that clarity because it is leading you in the right direction. There is also something important about how you respond to the small details around you right now. Do not overlook them because they are part of how I am communicating with you. A slight delay, a sudden change, or an unexpected interruption can all carry meaning in this moment. I am using what is around you to guide your attention where it needs to go. Stay observant, because even the smallest detail can help you understand your next step. Type 666 to break negative patterns. Why are thousands suddenly becoming financially free? Because they discovered a 9-word wealth password hidden in neuroscience research. People are using it from their couch and reporting unexpected money, cleared debts, and new opportunities. Some say the results feel almost divine. Scientists confirm it activates a powerful ancient part of your brain linked to wealth and abundance. But now that it's leaked, it won't stay available for long. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. You are not being asked to rush without thought, but you are being asked to move without delay. There is a difference between careful movement and hesitation, and I am guiding you into careful movement. Hesitation will keep you in place when you need to move, but careful movement keeps you aligned while you take action. You do not need to be perfect in your steps. You only need to be willing. I will guide you as you go. There are also emotions that may surface as you continue, and you must not let them control your decisions. You may feel uncertainty, sadness, or even a sense of loss as you prepare to move away from what you have known. Allow those emotions to pass through you without stopping your movement. They are part of the transition, but they are not meant to define your direction. Your direction comes from me, not from what you feel in the moment. I am truly matters to you, and you may begin to see things differently than you did before. What once seemed important may now feel less significant, and what you once overlooked may now feel essential. This is part of your growth, and it is necessary for where you are going. I am helping you realign your priorities so they match your path. Trust that this shift is leading you towards something better. There is something about tomorrow that still requires your attention, and I will not allow you to forget that. The timing is close, and the movement you make now will affect how you experience what is coming. You are not meant to face what is ahead without preparation, and that is why I am speaking to you now. I am placing you ahead of the moment, so you are not caught within it. This is how I protect you. You may feel a sense of anticipation building within you, and that is not something to fear. It is a sign that you are becoming aware of what is approaching, even if you cannot fully see it yet. That awareness is part of your preparation, and it will help you stay ready. Do not let anticipation turn into anxiety, because I am not leading you into harm. I am leading you away from it. As you continue to move, remember that you are not alone in this process. I am present with you, guiding you in ways that go beyond what you can see. You are not making decisions in isolation. You are responding to my direction. That means you are supported in every step you take. Trust that I am not only guiding you, I am also surrounding you with protection. There are moments where you may feel like turning back, simply because what you know feels easier than what you are stepping into. Do not let that feeling lead you. Ease is not always the same as safety, and what I am guiding you toward carries a deeper sense of security. You are not meant to stay where you are just because it feels familiar. You are meant to move forward because it is right. You are also being prepared for a level of awareness that will continue beyond this moment. What you are learning now will not end here. It will stay with you and guide you in future situations. I am building something within you that will help you recognize my voice more clearly moving forward. This is not a one-time moment. It is part of your growth. You are becoming more aligned with me. Stay focused on what you are doing, and do not allow distractions to pull you away from this process. This is not a time to lose attention or to become uncertain. You are being guided with clarity, and that clarity must be followed. Every step you take now is leading you into safety and alignment. I am with you, and I am leading you through every part of this moment. Do not let your attention weaken now, because you are very close to the point where everything begins to make sense. Stay with me, because what I am about to make clear will anchor you in the direction you must take. There is something deeper happening inside you that you may not have fully noticed yet. Your awareness is sharpening. Your sensitivity to what is right and wrong is becoming stronger, and your ability to recognize my voice is growing. This is not accidental, and it is not temporary. I am shaping you through this moment so that you will not only respond now, but also recognize future guidance more quickly. What you are learning here is part of your protection beyond today. Type 999 to receive divine alignment. You may feel a growing distance between you and certain things that once felt close to you. That distance is not rejection. It is separation for your protection. I am creating space between you and what is not meant to follow you into the next step. This may feel uncomfortable, especially if you are used to holding on to what is familiar, but understand that I am not removing anything that is truly meant for you. What belongs in your life will remain, and what does not will fade away. There is also a quiet clarity forming in your decisions, even if you cannot explain it to others. You may find yourself knowing what to do without needing external confirmation. That is because I am guiding you directly, and your spirit is beginning to respond more clearly. Do not doubt that clarity, just because it does not come with full explanation. You are being led from within, and that is where my voice is becoming stronger for you. Type 111 to step into new beginnings. You are not meant to carry everything from your past into what is ahead, and this is part of what I am showing you now. There are weights, habits, and attachments that cannot move forward with you. They are not aligned with the place I am leading you into. Releasing them may feel difficult, but holding on to them will make your path harder. I am asking you to trust that what you leave behind is not necessary for your future. Why are over 19,547 people suddenly attracting unexpected wealth? because they started using a strange 9-word password discovered in neuroscience research. People are using it from their couch and reporting unexpected bank deposits, cleared debts, and upgraded lives. Scientists say it activates a 150-million-year-old part of your brain that controls abundance. Harvard-backed, lab-tested, life-changing. This password was quietly used by elites until a neuroscientist leaked it. Now it's spreading fast and could be taken down any moment. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. There is also something important about how you handle the quiet moments between your actions. Do not fill those moments with doubt or overthinking. Use them to stay connected to me, to listen, and to remain steady. I am not only guiding you in movement, I am also guiding you in stillness. Both are necessary, and both will help you stay aligned. You are not meant to rush without awareness, but you are also not meant to stop moving. What is approaching tomorrow is now very close, and you may begin to feel that closeness more strongly. It may show up as a sense of urgency, a shift in your surroundings, or a feeling that something is about to change. That awareness is part of your preparation, and it is meant to keep you ready. Do not ignore it or try to calm it away. It is not there to disturb you. It is there to guide you. You are not being placed in a position of fear. You are being placed in a position of readiness. There is a difference, and you must understand it clearly. Fear will paralyze you, but readiness will move you forward with purpose. I am not giving you fear. I am giving you awareness so you can act at the right time. Hold on to that distinction as you continue. There are also things you may not fully understand until after this moment passes, and that is okay. You are not required to have full understanding before you move. You are only required to trust what I have already made clear to you. Understanding will come later, and when it does, you will see why this moment mattered so much. For now, focus on what you know and what you must do. You may also notice that your priorities are shifting, even in small ways. Things that once felt urgent may no longer feel as important, and things you once overlooked may now stand out clearly. This is part of your alignment with me. I am helping you see what truly matters so you can make decisions that support your path. Trust those shifts because they are guiding you correctly. There is also a strengthening happening in your ability to stand firm, even when you feel uncertain. You are learning to move forward without needing constant reassurance. This is part of your growth, and it is necessary for where you are going. You will not always have everything explained to you, but you will always have my guidance within you. That is what you must rely on. As you continue, remember that you are not being led away from something good. You are being led towards something better. Even if it does not feel that way in this moment, it will become clear with time. I do not guide you into loss. I guide you into alignment. What you are doing now is part of that alignment, and it will lead you into a place of greater peace and clarity. Stay focused on what you are doing, and do not allow distractions or doubts to pull you away from this path. You are being guided with intention, and your response matters. Every step you take now is shaping what comes next in your life. I am with you, and I am guiding you through every part of this moment. What you have heard is not meant to stay as words. It is meant to become movement in your life. Stay anchored, because this is where your obedience becomes real and your protection becomes visible. There is a stillness forming inside you, even as urgency remains around you, and that stillness is my presence grounding you. It is important that you recognize it, because it will guide you through the final steps you must take. You are not meant to move in panic. You are meant to move with calm certainty. That calmness is not coming from your circumstances. It is coming from me within you. Hold on to it, because it will keep you steady when everything else feels uncertain. Type 1313 to stay strong in faith. You are now at a point where your awareness is no longer faint or unclear. It is defined and active within you. You can feel the difference between what is right and what is not, even if you cannot explain it in words. That is how I am guiding you through a knowing that grows stronger with every moment you listen. Do not ignore that knowing, because it is the result of everything I have been showing you. It is your confirmation. There is also something important about how you take your next steps, because they must be intentional and not rushed without thought. You are not being pushed into careless action. You are being guided into deliberate movement. Each step you take should carry awareness, even if it is taken quickly. I am not asking for perfection. I am asking for alignment. When you move in alignment, you remain under my covering. Type 1414 to receive divine clarity. You may feel a final wave of hesitation trying to rise within you, and that is natural when you are about to step fully into something new. Do not let that hesitation take hold, because it is not stronger than the clarity you have received. You have already been shown what you need to do, and now it is time to follow through. This is where trust becomes action. You are not lacking anything you need to move forward. There is also a shift happening in your surroundings that is becoming more noticeable now, and it is confirming what I have been telling you. Things may feel slightly out of place. Conversations may carry a different tone, and your sense of awareness may feel heightened. This is not your imagination. It is your perception becoming sharper. I am allowing you to see more clearly so you will not remain unaware. This is part of your protection. You are not meant to stay where you are simply because it feels easier than moving. Ease is not always a sign that you are in the right place. Sometimes ease keeps you in a position that is no longer aligned with your path. I am calling you out of that place so you can step into what is truly meant for you. Trust that what I am leading you toward carries a deeper sense of peace. Can 9 simple words really change your financial life? More than 19,000 people have already used it to erase debt and unlock a life of wealth, freedom, and peace. Brain experts were shocked when they discovered this password works up to 20 times faster than the law of attraction. People are repeating it daily and watching money flow like water into their lives. Some even believe the results are so powerful it feels divine. But this breakthrough is already under legal pressure and could disappear any second. Click the link in the description and comments before it's gone. There is also something important about your timing now because it must match what I have shown you. Do not delay beyond what is necessary because this moment is not meant to be stretched out. You have been given enough clarity to act, and now your response must follow. This is not about rushing without thought, but it is about not postponing what you already understand. Move with purpose. You may also begin to feel a sense of release as you take these steps, even if the situation itself still feels uncertain. That release is a sign that you are coming into alignment with my direction. It is the weight lifting from you as you move toward what is right. Pay attention to that feeling because it confirms that you are walking the correct path. I am not leading you into confusion. I am leading you into clarity. There is something else I want you to understand clearly, and it is this: you are not being led away from your purpose. You are being led deeper into it. What you are doing now is part of how your purpose is protected and sustained. If you remain where you are not meant to be, your path becomes harder. But when you follow my guidance, your path begins to align with what I have prepared for you. You are also not alone in this moment, even if it feels like you are making decisions others do not understand. I am with you, and my presence is constant. You are not moving without support. You are moving with my guidance through every step. That is what gives you the strength to continue. Trust that I am not distant from you. As this moment reaches its final stages, I want you to remain fully aware and fully present. Do not allow distractions to pull your attention away now. You have come too far to lose focus at this point. Stay connected to what you have felt, what you have heard, and what you know within your spirit. That connection is your guide. You are stepping into a moment that will soon pass, but its impact will remain. What you do now will shape what comes next in your life. This is not a small decision. It is a turning point. I am giving you the clarity, the awareness, and the direction you need to move through it safely. The rest depends on your response. You have reached a place where everything I have spoken is no longer only something you hear, but something you are beginning to carry within you. This is where your response becomes steady, not driven by emotion, but grounded in clarity and trust. I am still with you, still guiding you, because this final stretch requires your full attention and your full willingness. What is ahead is very near now, and your preparation is not something to take lightly. Stay focused, because what you do in this moment will carry you safely through what is about to unfold. There is a calm strength building inside you, even while urgency remains around you, and that strength is coming from your alignment with me. You are not reacting out of fear, you are responding out of awareness. This is how I guide you, not by overwhelming you, but by strengthening you so you can move with purpose. You are not weak in this moment. You are becoming more aware and more prepared. That is your advantage. Type 1515 to stay aligned. You may begin to notice that your decisions are becoming clearer, and you are no longer second-guessing yourself as much as before. That is because you are starting to trust what you feel within your spirit. I am guiding you in a way that does not depend on constant explanation. You are learning to recognize what is right without needing to see everything ahead. This is part of your growth, and it will remain with you beyond this moment. There is also something important about how you carry your thoughts now. Do not allow them to drift back into doubt or confusion. Keep them anchored in what you have already been shown. When your thoughts remain aligned with my guidance, your actions will follow with clarity. You are not meant to return to uncertainty after receiving direction. Stay steady in what you know. Type 1616 to walk in courage. You are now moving into a moment where your preparation meets what is unfolding. The shift that has been approaching is no longer distant. It is arriving. You may feel it in subtle ways, or you may begin to see it more clearly around you. Do not let that awareness overwhelm you because you are not unprepared. You have been guided ahead of it, and that guidance is your protection. There may be moments where you feel the urge to pause or reconsider simply because the reality of movement becomes more real. Do not allow that to stop you now. You have already been given what you need to continue. This is where your trust must remain stronger than your hesitation. You are not moving without direction. You are moving with my guidance. There is also something important about how you carry yourself as you complete this transition. Move with calmness, even if the situation feels intense. Calmness will keep you connected to me while panic will pull you away from clarity. You are not meant to rush in confusion. You are meant to move in awareness. That awareness will guide you through every step. You are not being placed in harm. You are being positioned away from it. That is something you must hold on to clearly. What is happening around you is not something you are meant to face directly. I am creating distance between you and what is unfolding. That distance is your protection, and it is being placed with care. What if attracting wealth didn't require hard work, just the right words? This forgotten prayer is now transforming ordinary people into debt-free, financially free individuals. Scientists say each of these 9 words activates a hidden abundance center deep in your brain. People are using it from home and seeing results in just weeks. It was never meant for the public. And now that it's out, the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. There is also a sense of release that will continue to grow as you move forward. You may begin to feel lighter, even if the situation itself still feels serious. That lightness is a sign that you are aligning with my direction. It is the weight of uncertainty leaving you as clarity takes its place. Pay attention to that feeling because it confirms that you are moving correctly. You are not losing anything that is meant to remain with you. What is leaving your life now is not part of your future. I am removing what does not align so you can step into what does. This is not loss, it is preparation. Trust that what remains will support you in what comes next. There is also something about your environment that may begin to shift more noticeably now. You may see changes in how things feel, how people respond, or how situations unfold. Do not ignore those changes because they are part of the moment arriving. You are not being caught off guard. You are being made aware. Awareness is your advantage. You have come through every step of this guidance, and that means you are ready to complete what you have begun. I am not asking anything new from you now. I am asking you to follow through on what has already been made clear. This is where your obedience becomes complete. You are not lacking anything you need to do this. Stay connected to what you have felt within your spirit, because that is where my guidance continues to flow. Do not allow distractions or outside voices to pull you away now. This is not a moment to become uncertain. You are being led with clarity, and that clarity must be followed. You are not alone in this final step. I am present with you, guiding you in ways that go beyond what you can see. You are supported, you are protected, and you are being led with care. Trust that I am not leaving you at this point. I am walking with you through it completely. As you move forward, remember that this moment will pass, but its impact will remain. You will look back and understand why this was necessary. What feels urgent now will later feel like protection that you did not fully see at the time. Trust that I am guiding you into something better. Stay steady, stay aware, and continue to move as I lead you. You are not stepping into uncertainty. You are stepping into alignment. I am with you, and I am guiding you safely through every part of this moment. Final warning, God says this is urgent. Don't make me angry because not even God will stop what happens next. Listen closely because this moment carries weight that cannot be undone. And if you ignore it, you will feel the absence of what was meant to protect you. I am speaking directly to you, not to a crowd, not to many, but to your heart that has been drifting and delaying what you already know is right. This is not a gentle reminder. This is a final warning that stands between you and consequences that will move without mercy. If you stay and receive this fully, you will not miss what I am trying to give you right now. What you do in this moment will shape what unfolds next, and you must not take it lightly. Type Amen if you believe. I am not angry without reason, and I do not warn without purpose, because everything I say carries protection inside it. What you are being told right now is not to frighten you, but to wake you up from the place where you have become careless with your choices. There is a path you are standing on that is shifting beneath your feet, and if you continue ignoring the signs I have already shown you, you will step into something that even I will not interrupt. I am not withdrawing my love from you, but I am allowing you to face the results of what you choose if you keep resisting what I have been guiding you toward. This is urgent because the window to change direction is narrowing, and you can feel it deep inside, even if you try to ignore it. Take a moment right now and show your faith by liking this video, because your simple action is a sign that you are choosing to receive what I am placing before you. You have been given chances again and again, and each time I have waited patiently for you to respond with obedience instead of delay. I have whispered to you in quiet moments. I have nudged your spirit when something did not feel right, and I have placed clarity in your path that you chose to walk past. This warning is not coming suddenly. It is the result of many moments where you felt my presence and chose comfort instead of correction. I am not blind to your struggles, and I am not ignoring your pain, but I will not continue to cover what you refuse to confront. The time has come where your actions must match what you claim to believe, and there is no more space for excuses. You are not weak, and you are not forgotten, but you have allowed distractions to pull you away from what I called you to do. You have entertained thoughts and habits that slowly moved you out of alignment, and you knew it while it was happening. This is why this warning carries urgency, because you are not unaware. You are simply choosing delay. I am calling you back with firmness, because I see what is ahead if you continue walking in this direction. What is coming next is not something you will be able to blame on anyone else, because you have already been told, and you are hearing it now with clarity. There is still protection around you, but it will not remain if you continue to ignore what I am saying. I have been holding things back that you do not even know about, shielding you from outcomes that would have shaken you deeply. That protection is not guaranteed when you knowingly step outside of the guidance I have given you. This is why I'm speaking so directly, because I want you to understand the seriousness of what stands before you. You are not being punished. You are being warned so that you can choose a different path while there is still time. Type 777 to receive blessings. I know your heart better than you understand it yourself, and I know the areas where you have been pretending everything is fine. I see the parts of you that are tired, the parts that feel lost, and the parts that have been avoiding what needs to change. This warning is not here to push you away. It is here to pull you back before you go too far into something that will be difficult to return from. You have been chosen for more than what you are settling for right now, and you are capable of walking in alignment again. The strength you need is already within you, but you must decide to use it instead of waiting for another sign. What happens next depends on what you do after hearing this, and that is something you cannot escape. If you choose to listen and act, you will see things shift in ways that restore what has been slipping away. If you choose to ignore it again, then you will walk into the consequences that follow without interruption. I am not threatening you. I am telling you the truth with clarity so you can stand in awareness instead of confusion. This is your moment to return, to correct, and to move back into the protection and purpose that has always been waiting for you. This is where everything begins to separate. The choices that lead you toward life, and the choices that lead you into consequences that will not be softened. I am not raising my voice without reason, and I am not pressing urgency without purpose. What you are hearing now is the line between what can still be restored and what will be allowed to fall away. There is a pattern in your life that you have been repeating, and you have noticed it even if you have not admitted it fully to yourself. You step close to what is right, and then you drift back into what feels easier, even when you know it is not better for you. This cycle has been slowly weakening your clarity, making it harder for you to hear my direction with the same strength you once did. I have been patient with you through every step, but patience does not remove responsibility. You are now at a place where continuing that pattern will lead you into outcomes that you will not be able to reverse easily. Type yes to affirm. Can 9 simple words really change your financial life? More than 19,000 people have already used it to erase debt and unlock a life of wealth, freedom, and peace. Brain experts were shocked when they discovered this password works up to 20 times faster than the law of attraction. People are repeating it daily and watching money flow like water into their lives. Some even believe the results are so powerful, it feels divine. But this breakthrough is already under legal pressure and could disappear any second. Click the link in the description and comments before it's gone. I am not asking you for perfection, but I am calling you into awareness and action because you already know what needs to change. There are decisions you have been avoiding, conversations you have been postponing, and habits you have been allowing that are quietly shaping your future. None of this has gone unnoticed, and none of it is beyond correction, but correction requires movement from you. I am not going to force your hand because your choice is part of what shapes your path. This is why I am speaking so clearly now, because you are no longer in a place where silence will serve you. You have felt the discomfort growing, the sense that something is not right, and that feeling is not confusion. It is clarity trying to rise within you. I placed that awareness in you so that you would not walk blindly into what is ahead. Ignoring that feeling will not make it disappear. It will only make the consequences stronger when they arrive. I am not here to overwhelm you, but I am here to make sure you understand that what you are sensing is real. This is the moment where you either respond to that awareness or continue to bury it until it becomes something you cannot ignore anymore. You have been protected more than you realize, and there are things that never reached you because I stood between you and what could have harmed you. That protection has been constant, even when you were not paying attention, even when you were not walking closely with me. But protection is not meant to replace obedience, and it is not meant to cover repeated choices that go against what you know is right. There comes a point where you are allowed to experience the results of your direction so that you can truly understand what you have been choosing. That point is closer than you think, and this warning is here so you do not have to reach it. Type 111 if you walk by faith. I see the weight you carry, and I see how you have been trying to manage everything on your own without fully surrendering what is too heavy for you. You have been holding on to control in areas where you should have trusted me, and that has created tension inside you that you cannot resolve by yourself. This is not because you are incapable, but because you were never meant to carry everything alone. When you hold on to control, you step out of alignment with the flow of guidance I am trying to give you. This is why you feel stuck at times, because you are trying to move forward while resisting the direction that would actually help you. I am calling you to release what you have been gripping so tightly, because what you are holding is not bringing you peace. It is draining you slowly. You have convinced yourself that you need to manage it all, but that belief is not coming from me. I am not asking you to give up responsibility, but I am asking you to trust that you do not have to carry every burden alone. There is a difference between being responsible and being overwhelmed, and you have crossed into a place where you are carrying more than you were meant to. This warning is not only about what you need to stop, but also about what you need to release. There is also something you have been allowing into your life that you know is not aligned with what I have called you to. You have tried to justify it, to minimize it, or to tell yourself that it does not matter as much as it actually does. But deep inside, you already know the truth, and that truth has been speaking to you quietly for some time. This is where your decision becomes critical, because continuing to allow what you know is wrong will shape what happens next in a way that cannot be ignored. I am not exposing this to shame you. I am bringing it to light so you can remove it before it removes your peace. You are not alone in this moment, even if it feels intense and heavy, because I am right here speaking to you with clarity and purpose. I am not stepping away from you. I am stepping closer with truth that you need to hear. This is not rejection. This is correction. And correction is a form of care that protects you from going too far in the wrong direction. You have been chosen for something meaningful, and I will not stay silent while you move away from it. What I am saying to you now is meant to bring you back, not push you away. The next steps you take matter more than you realize, because they will set the tone for what follows in your life. If you respond with awareness and action, you will begin to see things align again in ways that bring clarity and peace. If you continue to delay, you will find yourself facing situations that reflect the choices you have been making. I am not trying to control you, I am guiding you. But guidance requires your willingness to follow it. This is the moment where you decide whether you will continue the pattern or step into something different. You have the ability to turn this around, and that ability has not been taken from you. It is still within you, waiting for you to act on what you already know. Do not wait for another sign, because this is the sign you have been asking for, spoken clearly and directly. You are being given the chance to shift your direction before things move beyond what is easy to change. Listen carefully, act with intention, and do not ignore what is being placed before you right now. This is where everything becomes real, not in what you say, but in what you choose to do after hearing this. The urgency you feel is not pressure from outside. It is truth pressing against your hesitation. What if attracting wealth didn't require hard work, just the right words? This forgotten prayer is now transforming ordinary people into debt-free, financially free individuals. Scientists say each of these 9 words activates a hidden abundance center deep in your brain. People are using it from home and seeing results in just weeks. It was never meant for the public, and now that it's out, the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. There are areas in your life where you have been moving without clarity, hoping that things will somehow correct themselves without your involvement. That is not how change happens, and that is not how restoration comes into your life. You must become intentional about the direction you are walking in, because unintentional choices lead to outcomes you never planned for. I have been showing you small signs, giving you quiet moments of realization and placing understanding in your thoughts, but you have been quick to move past them. Now those small signs are becoming stronger because you can no longer afford to ignore what is being revealed to you. Type 222 if you trust God. I see the hesitation in you, and I understand where it comes from, but hesitation cannot guide your future. You have been weighing options, overthinking decisions, and delaying action because you are trying to feel completely ready. You will not feel completely ready, and that is not a requirement for you to move forward. What is required is trust, and that trust must be stronger than your fear of making the wrong choice. I am guiding you toward what is right, but you must take the step even when you do not have every detail figured out. There is something you need to let go of, and you have known it for some time, even if you have tried to convince yourself otherwise. Holding on to it has been draining your energy, clouding your thinking, and keeping you from stepping into what is waiting for you. This is not about losing something valuable. It is about releasing what is no longer meant to stay in your life. You have been trying to carry it forward with you, but it does not belong in the place you are being led to. Letting go will not weaken you. It will free you in ways you have not yet experienced. You are also being called to step into a level of honesty with yourself that you have been avoiding. You cannot continue to hide from what you already know deep within your spirit. You have recognized your own patterns, your own habits, and the areas where you have been out of alignment. This is not about judging yourself. It is about facing the truth so that you can move beyond it. Ignoring it will only keep you in the same place, but acknowledging it will open the door for real change. Take this moment to pause and show your faith by liking this video, because your action is a sign that you are choosing to stay aligned with what is being revealed to you. I am not asking you to become someone else. I am calling you back to who you were always meant to be. There is a version of you that moves with clarity, confidence, and a deep sense of peace, and that version has not disappeared. It has only been covered by distractions and delays that you allowed to take priority. This is your moment to uncover that part of yourself again, not by waiting, but by acting on what you already understand. You do not need more time to know what is right. You need the courage to follow through with it. Type 1010 to claim miracles. There are also influences around you that have been pulling you away from the path you are meant to walk. Some of them are subtle and some are more obvious, but all of them have affected your direction in ways you can no longer ignore. You must become aware of what you are allowing into your space, because not everything around you is meant to remain with you. You have the authority to remove what does not align, and you must begin to use that authority. Keeping what weakens your growth will only delay what is trying to unfold in your life. You are not being left without guidance, and you are not being expected to understand everything on your own. I am here with you, giving direction, clarity, and strength as you move forward, but I will not walk the path for you, because the steps are yours to take. This is where your responsibility becomes real, because you cannot expect change without action. I will continue to guide you, but you must answer that guidance with movement. The weight you feel right now is not meant to keep you down. It is meant to move you into action. You are at a point where staying still will not protect you, and delaying will not make things easier. Movement is required, and that movement begins with the decision you make in this moment. You already have what you need to take the first step, and that step will lead you into the next one. Do not wait for everything to be clear, because clarity often comes as you move. There is still time for you to shift your direction, and that time is now, not later. Waiting will only make the transition harder, and you already know that deep within. I am giving you this warning because I want you to move before things become more difficult than they need to be. You are not being pushed into something harmful. You are being guided away from it. Trust what you are hearing, and trust the awareness rising within you. This is a moment of decision, and it will not remain open forever. You must choose whether you will continue as you have been, or step into something new with intention and purpose. The path ahead is shaped by what you do now, and that is something you cannot ignore. I am with you in this, but your response is what will determine the outcome. Why are neuroscientists calling this a wealth trigger? Because more than 19,547 people are already using this 9-word password, and their lives are changing quickly. Unexpected deposits, cleared debts, and a completely upgraded lifestyle. Scientists say it connects with a 150-million-year-old brain system that controls abundance and financial flow. It has already changed the lives of thousands in only weeks. If you are seeing this, you are fortunate. The page could disappear at any moment. Click the link in the description and comments before it is gone. There is a shift happening around you and within you, and you can feel it if you stop resisting it. This is where your attention must remain, because what you choose now will either strengthen that shift or push it away. There has been a quiet resistance within you that has kept you from fully stepping into what you know is right. You have felt it when you hesitated, when you delayed, and when you chose comfort instead of growth. That resistance has been subtle, but it has been consistent, and it has shaped your path more than you realize. I am not exposing it to condemn you. I am revealing it so you can confront it and move past it. You cannot change what you refuse to acknowledge, and you cannot grow while holding on to what is holding you back. This is your opportunity to break that pattern and step into something different. Type 1212 if you trust in Jesus. There is a deeper level of discipline being asked of you now, and it is not something you can ignore without consequence. Discipline is not punishment, it is alignment, and it is what keeps you moving in the direction that leads to life instead of confusion. You have relied too much on how you feel in the moment, allowing emotions to guide decisions that require clarity and intention. Feelings can shift, but truth remains steady, and you must learn to stand on that truth even when it is not easy. This is how you build strength, and this is how you move forward without constantly falling back. You have also been waiting for things around you to change before you change, and that is not how transformation works. The change must begin within you, and from there it will begin to affect what is around you. You cannot expect your environment to align while you remain the same, because your actions are what shape the environment you are in. This is where responsibility becomes real, because you are not just reacting to life, you are actively shaping it with every decision you make. You must step into that awareness and begin to act with intention instead of habit. Take a moment right now and like this video as a sign that you are choosing to stay aligned with what is being spoken into your life. There is also something important you must understand about what is ahead, because it will not wait for you to feel ready. Opportunities, corrections, and consequences all move forward with or without your comfort. You have been given time to prepare, and you have been given awareness to recognize what needs to change. Now you are being given the chance to act before things move beyond your control. This is not about fear, it is about timing, and the timing is now. You are not being asked to do something impossible, and you are not being placed in a situation where you cannot succeed. Everything you need has already been placed within you, and it has been there even when you doubted yourself. The strength you need, the clarity you need, and the courage you need are all present, but they require your decision to be used. You cannot keep waiting for something external to give you what is already inside you. This is the moment where you begin to use what you have been given. Type 333 to affirm your path. There are relationships and influences in your life that you must begin to look at with honesty. Not everything that has been close to you is meant to continue with you, and you have felt that distance forming already. You have tried to ignore it, hoping things would stay the same, but you know that something has shifted. This is not always easy, but it is necessary, because holding on to what no longer aligns will keep you from stepping fully into what is meant for you. You must be willing to release what is not right, even when it is familiar. You are also being called to protect your focus in a way you have not done before. Your attention has been scattered, moving from one distraction to another, and that has made it difficult for you to stay grounded in what matters. Focus is not just about productivity, it is about direction, and without it, you will continue to drift. You must begin to guard what you allow into your mind, because what you think about consistently will shape how you act. This is where discipline becomes essential, because it keeps you aligned even when distractions are present. I am not stepping away from you in this moment. I am drawing closer with clarity that you need. You are not being abandoned, and you are not being left without support. I am guiding you through this, because I want you to walk into what is ahead with strength and awareness. But I will not remove your responsibility, because your choices are what will determine how this unfolds. This is where you must stand firm in what you know is right and move forward without hesitation. There is still a path open to you that leads to restoration, clarity, and peace, but it requires your willingness to walk in it. You cannot stay in the same patterns and expect a different outcome, and you already understand that. Change is not something that happens by accident. It happens through decision and action. You are being given both the understanding and the opportunity, and now you must respond. This is where your future begins to take shape. Not later, but right now. Do not let this moment pass without making a clear decision, because moments like this carry weight that cannot be recreated. You are being given a chance to step into alignment before things become more difficult, and that is something you must not ignore. The awareness has become too strong, and the direction has been made too clear for you to ignore. This is where everything begins to separate, because knowing the truth and acting on it are not the same, and you are being called to act. A leaked 9-word password is quietly transforming people's financial lives. More than 19,000 people have already used it to attract wealth, freedom, and peace. People are using it daily from their couch and reporting real financial breakthroughs. Scientists say it activates deep brain pathways linked to money, working far faster than traditional methods. This was once hidden by elites, and now it's spreading too fast. But the government could take down this secret any moment. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. There has been a quiet struggle inside you that no one else fully sees. A tension between what feels comfortable and what is right. You have tried to manage both, holding on to ease while knowing you are being pulled towards something that requires more from you. That tension has been growing, and it has been affecting your peace in ways you cannot explain to others. I see that struggle clearly, and I understand how difficult it feels to step away from what is familiar. But you must understand that staying where you are will not protect you. It will only keep you from what you are meant to become. Type 555 to receive strength. You have been waiting for a moment where everything feels certain, where there is no doubt and no hesitation left in you. That moment does not come before action, it comes after you begin to move in faith. You are being asked to trust what has already been revealed to you, even if every detail is not fully clear. Waiting for complete certainty will only keep you in the same place, and that is not where you are meant to remain. You must begin to move with what you know and allow the rest to become clear as you go forward. There is also a part of you that has been holding on to past mistakes, allowing them to define how you see yourself now. You have carried guilt and regret longer than you needed to, and it has quietly shaped your decisions. I am not holding those things against you, and I am not asking you to carry them forward any longer. What has already happened does not have to control what happens next, unless you allow it to. This is your moment to release that weight and step forward without being held back by what is behind you. Take a moment right now and like this video as a sign that you are choosing to move forward with clarity and trust. You are not the same person you were when those mistakes were made, and you must begin to see yourself with that understanding. Growth has already taken place within you, even if you have not fully recognized it. You have learned, you have become more aware, and you have developed a deeper understanding of what is right for you. This is not a time to shrink back into old thinking. This is a time to step forward with the strength you have gained. What you do now will reflect who you have become, not who you used to be. Type 888 to claim alignment. There are also moments where you have doubted whether you are truly capable of walking the path that is in front of you. You have questioned your ability, your strength, and your readiness, even when you have been given signs that you are not alone. Those doubts have slowed you down, making you second-guess decisions that you already knew were right. I am telling you now that you are capable, and you are not lacking what you need to move forward. The doubt you feel is not truth. It is hesitation trying to hold you back. You must begin to speak to yourself differently, because the way you think about yourself affects how you act. You have been too quick to focus on your limitations and not enough on the strength that has been placed within you. I have not brought you this far just to leave you unprepared for what is ahead. Everything you have experienced has been shaping you, preparing you, and strengthening you for this moment. You are not stepping into something unknown without support. You are stepping into something you have been prepared for over time. There is also a need for you to become more aware of how you spend your time, because your time reflects your priorities. You have allowed certain things to take your attention that do not contribute to your growth, and that has slowed your progress. This is not about removing every form of rest or enjoyment, but it is about being intentional with what you give your focus to. What you consistently invest your time in will shape the direction of your life. You must begin to choose what truly matters, instead of what simply fills the moment. I am not calling you into something that will harm you. I am calling you into something that will strengthen you. The discomfort you feel is not a sign that something is wrong. It is a sign that something is changing. Growth often feels unfamiliar, and it can feel uncomfortable at first, but it leads to something better. You must not mistake discomfort for danger, because they are not the same. What you are being led toward will require effort, but it will also bring clarity and peace. You are not being left to figure this out on your own, because I am guiding you through each step as you take it. But I will not take those steps for you, because your movement is part of what shapes your path. This is where your responsibility becomes clear, because you must choose to move even when it feels challenging. You have been given the awareness, you have been given the strength, and now you are being given the moment to act. This is where everything begins to shift. Do not delay any longer, because the longer you wait, the harder it becomes to move. You are being called to step forward now, not when it feels easier, but while the clarity is present. What you do in this moment matters more than you realize, because it will shape what comes next. This is where your path begins to separate clearly, not in theory, but in reality. You can feel that something is shifting, and that feeling is not random. It is the result of everything that has been building inside you. What secret did elites use to attract wealth so easily? A simple 9-word password now leaked to the public. People are using it daily and watching money flow into their lives like never before. Scientists say it activates an ancient brain system tied directly to abundance. Harvard-backed, lab-tested, life-changing, it's already helped thousands become debt-free in just weeks. But this breakthrough is under pressure and may disappear at any second. Click the link in the description and comments before it's gone. There has been a quiet voice within you that has been trying to rise above the noise you have allowed around you. You have heard it in still moments. You have felt it when something did not sit right. And you have recognized it when you paused long enough to listen. That voice has not been confusion. It has been truth trying to guide you, but you have often moved past it too quickly. This is why things have felt unsettled at times, because you were moving without fully listening. Now that voice is becoming stronger, and you must begin to honor it instead of ignoring it. Type 999 to receive clarity. You must understand that clarity is not always comfortable, because it reveals what needs to change. You have been given understanding about certain areas in your life, and with that understanding comes responsibility. You can no longer say that you do not know, because you do know, and that knowledge requires action. This is where growth begins to take place, not when everything feels easy, but when you choose to act on what is right. You are not being asked to do something beyond your ability. You are being asked to respond to what has already been shown to you. There is also a need for you to become firm in your decisions, because hesitation has been keeping you from moving forward. You have been standing between choices, trying to remain comfortable while also wanting change, and that has created a sense of being stuck. You cannot stay in between, because staying in between is what has been draining your energy. You must choose a direction and commit to it, even if it feels unfamiliar at first. Movement creates momentum, and momentum will carry you further than hesitation ever will. Take this moment and like this video as a sign that you are choosing to step forward with intention and commitment. You have also been holding on to certain fears that have kept you from fully trusting the direction you are being given. Those fears have made you question yourself, hesitate in your actions, and second-guess what you already knew was right. Fear can feel strong, but it does not carry truth, and it does not have the authority to guide your life. You must begin to recognize it for what it is, and stop allowing it to determine your choices. What you are being led toward is not meant to harm you. It is meant to strengthen you and bring you into alignment. Type 666 to affirm courage. There is a level of courage being asked of you now that you have not fully stepped into before. Courage does not mean in the absence of fear. It means choosing to move forward despite it. You have been waiting for fear to disappear before you act, but that is not how this works. Fear loses its hold when you decide to move anyway, and that decision is within your control. You are stronger than the fear you have been feeling, and it is time for you to begin acting like it. You are also being called to trust the process, even when you cannot see the full picture. You have wanted everything to be clear before you move, but clarity often unfolds step by step. If everything were revealed at once, it would not require trust, and trust is part of your step at a time, knowing that each step will lead to the next. This is how you move forward without becoming overwhelmed by what you cannot yet see. There is still time for you to align yourself with what is right, but that time is not endless. You have been given opportunities to change direction, and those opportunities are not meant to be ignored repeatedly. Each moment of awareness is a chance to act, and when those moments are ignored, the consequences become stronger. I am not removing your ability to choose, but I am making it clear that your choices have real outcomes. This is why this moment matters so much, because it is a point where you can still change what is ahead. You must also begin to guard your thoughts more carefully, because what you allow to stay in your mind will shape how you act. Negative thinking, doubt, and distraction have been taking up more space than they should, and that has affected your clarity. You must begin to replace those thoughts with truth, with focus, and with intention. This is not about ignoring reality. It is about choosing what you allow to influence you. Your thoughts are powerful, and you must begin to use them in a way that aligns with where you are going. I am not stepping away from you in this moment. I am standing with you as you face what needs to change. You are not alone in this, even if it feels challenging, because I am guiding you through it. But I will not remove your responsibility, because your actions are part of what shapes your path. This is where you must decide to move, to act, and to follow what you know is right. You have everything you need to take that step, and now you must choose to take it. Do not let this moment pass without responding, because it carries more importance than you realize. You are being given the chance to step into alignment before things become more difficult, and that is something you must not ignore. You can feel the seriousness settling in, not as fear, but as awareness that something important is happening. This is where you must stay present, because distraction right now will cost you more than you realize. There is a shift that has already begun within you, even before you reach this point, and it has been building quietly. You have noticed small changes in how you think, how you respond, and how you see things around you. Those changes are not random. They are the result of you being called back into alignment. You may have tried to ignore them at times, but they have continued to rise because they are meant to guide you. This is not a sudden moment. It is the continuation of something that has been unfolding over time. Now it has reached a place where it can no longer remain hidden. Type 444 to affirm alignment. Snorts. Why are thousands suddenly becoming financially free? Because they discovered a 9-word wealth password hidden in neuroscience research. People are using it from their couch and reporting unexpected money, cleared debts, and new opportunities. Some say the results feel almost divine. Scientists confirm it activates a powerful ancient part of your brain linked to wealth and abundance. But now that it's leaked, it won't stay available for long. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. You must understand that what you are experiencing is not pressure meant to break you, but direction meant to guide you. There is a difference, and you need to recognize it clearly. Pressure from fear will confuse you, but direction from truth will bring clarity even when it feels intense. What you are feeling now is clarity becoming stronger, and it is asking you to respond with action. You are not being pushed into something harmful. You are being pulled into something necessary. This is where you must begin to trust what you are sensing instead of resisting it. There is also something within you that has been holding on to comfort, even when you knew that comfort was keeping you from growth. You have stayed in certain patterns because they felt familiar, even though they were not leading you where you needed to go. Comfort can feel safe, but it can also keep you stuck, and you are no longer in a place where staying stuck will protect you. You must be willing to move beyond what feels easy and step into what is right. This is where real change begins, not in comfort, but in courage. Take this moment right now and like this video as a sign that you are choosing to move forward with courage and intention. You have also been given opportunities that you did not fully recognize at the time, and some of them passed because you hesitated. This is not to make you feel regret, but to help you understand how important your response is when you are given clarity. Opportunities do not always come with clear labels. They often come as moments where you must decide quickly and trust what you feel. You are being given such a moment now, and your response will determine whether you move forward or remain where you have been. This is why you must not delay any longer. Type 111 to receive guidance. There is a level of trust being asked of you that goes beyond what you have practiced before. You have trusted in parts. You have followed in moments, but now you are being asked to commit more fully. Partial trust will not carry you where you need to go because it will always leave room for hesitation. You must decide to trust completely, even when you do not see everything ahead. This is where your strength will begin to grow, because full trust creates movement that partial trust cannot sustain. You are not being asked to abandon wisdom. You are being asked to align it with trust so that your actions reflect both. You have knowledge, you have understanding, and you have awareness, but they must now be put into practice. Knowing what is right without acting on it will only create frustration within you. Action is what turns understanding into transformation, and that is what is required now. You must move from knowing to doing, because that is where change becomes real. There is also something you must release in your thinking, and that is the belief that you still have endless time to make this shift. Time has been given to you, but it is not without limit, and you are now in a moment where delay will begin to cost you more. You have been patient with yourself, and I have been patient with you, but patience does not mean permanence. There comes a point where action must replace waiting, and you are standing in that point now. This is why the urgency has increased, because the time to act has arrived. You are not alone in this, and you are not being left without support as you move forward. I am with you in every step, guiding you, strengthening you, and reminding you of what is right. But I will not remove your responsibility because your choices are part of your growth. This is where you must stand firm in what you know and act without hesitation. You have been prepared for this moment, even if you did not realize it, and now it is here. There is still a path open before you that leads to clarity, peace, and alignment, but you must choose to walk in it. You cannot remain where you are and expect things to change, because change requires movement. You have everything you need to take that first step, and that step will lead you into the next. Do not wait for a perfect moment, because this is the moment you have been given. What you do now will shape what comes next. I am not speaking to confuse you. I am speaking to make things clear so that you cannot pretend you do not understand. This is where your attention must stay, because this moment carries a weight that will shape what comes next. There has been a hesitation in you that has kept you from fully committing to the direction you know you should take. You have stood close to change, but you have not stepped fully into it, and that has kept you in a place of tension. That tension is not meant to remain. It is meant to push you into action so that you can move forward. You have been trying to stay comfortable while also wanting growth, but those two things cannot exist together in the way you have been trying to hold them. Growth requires movement, and movement requires a decision that you can no longer delay. Type 1313 to affirm obedience. You must understand that obedience is not weakness. It is strength that aligns you with what is right. You have been taught to rely on your own understanding, and while that has its place, it cannot replace the guidance you are being given now. There are things you cannot see fully, and there are outcomes you cannot predict on your own. This is why you are being called to trust what is being placed before you, even when it challenges your comfort. Obedience will take you where hesitation never could, and it will lead you into clarity that you cannot reach by staying still. Why are over 19,547 people suddenly attracting unexpected wealth? Because they started using a strange 9-word password discovered in neuroscience research. People are using it from their couch and reporting unexpected bank deposits, cleared debts, and upgraded lives. Scientists say it activates a 150-million-year-old part of your brain that controls abundance. Harvard-backed, lab-tested, life-changing. This password was quietly used by elites until a neuroscientist leaked it. Now it's spreading fast and could be taken down any moment. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. There is also something within you that has been resisting correction, not because you do not understand it, but because it requires you to let go of what you have been holding on to. You have grown attached to certain ways of thinking, certain habits, and certain patterns that no longer serve you. Letting go of them feels uncomfortable, and that discomfort has caused you to delay, but you must see that what you are holding on to is what is holding you back. Releasing it will not take something away from you. It will open space for something better to enter your life. Take this moment right now and like this video as a sign that you are choosing to step into obedience and trust what is being revealed to you. You have also been trying to understand everything before you act, and that has slowed your progress more than you realize. Understanding often comes after movement, not before it, and you must be willing to step forward without having every answer. You have been given enough clarity to take the next step, and that is all you need right now. Waiting for complete understanding will keep you in the same place, and that is not where you are meant to remain. You must begin to move with what you know, trusting that the rest will become clear as you go. Type 1414 to receive direction. There is also a need for you to strengthen your focus, because distraction has been one of the biggest things pulling you away from what matters. You have allowed your attention to be divided, moving from one thing to another without staying grounded in what is important. This has made it harder for you to follow through on what you know you should be doing. You must begin to protect your focus, choosing carefully what you give your attention to. What you focus on consistently will shape your actions, and your actions will shape your future. You are not being asked to become perfect, but you are being asked to become intentional. Intention will guide your actions, and it will keep you aligned even when things around you feel uncertain. You must begin to act with purpose, not just reacting to whatever comes your way. This is how you take control of your direction, and this is how you move forward with clarity. You have the ability to do this, but you must choose to use it. There is also something important you must recognize about this moment, because it will not remain open forever. Opportunities to change, to correct, and to move forward do not stay available indefinitely. You have been given time, and you have been given awareness, but now you are being given a decision. This is where your response becomes critical, because it will determine what unfolds next. You must not treat this lightly, because the weight of this moment is real. You are not alone in this, even if it feels intense and challenging. I am with you, guiding you, strengthening you, and reminding you of what is right. But I will not remove your responsibility, because your choices are what will shape your path. This is where you must stand firm, act with courage, and move forward without hesitation. You have been prepared for this moment, even if you did not fully realize it, and now it is here. There is still a path before you that leads to clarity, peace, and alignment. But you must choose to walk in it. You cannot stay where you are and expect things to change, because change requires action. You have everything you need to take that first step, and that step will lead you into the next. Do not wait for another moment, because this is the moment you have been given. What you do now will shape what comes next. You have heard enough, you have seen enough, and you have felt enough to know exactly what is being asked of you. What you do now will not only affect your present, it will shape the direction of what comes next in ways you cannot reverse easily. There is something within you that has been trying to hold on to the idea that you can delay just a little longer, that you can wait for a better time or a clearer sign. That thought has kept you from acting, and it has quietly led you to miss moments that were meant to move you forward. You must understand that delay is no longer harmless for you, because you have already been given what you need to act. Waiting now will not protect you, it will cost you. This is where you must stop negotiating with hesitation and begin to move with intention. Type 1515 to affirm urgency. You have been standing between two directions, one that feels familiar and one that requires change, and you have been trying to remain in both. That is what has been draining you, because you cannot move forward while holding yourself back at the same time. You must choose one path, and that choice must be made with clarity and commitment. The familiar may feel safe, but it is not leading you where you are meant to go. The path that requires change is the one that will lead you into alignment, even if it feels uncomfortable at first. There is also a truth you have been avoiding, and you know exactly what it is. You have felt it come to the surface more than once, but you have pushed it away because facing it requires you to act. Ignoring that truth has not removed it. It has only delayed what you must eventually confront. You are not being asked to face it alone, but you are being asked to stop turning away from it. This is the moment where you must bring that truth into the light and respond to it without hesitation. Take this moment right now and like this video as a sign that you are choosing to move forward without delay and stand in alignment with what is right. You must also understand that what is ahead will not slow down to match your hesitation. Life will continue to move, and the results of your choices will follow you into that movement. You cannot pause what is coming, but you can influence how you meet it. This is why your decision now matters so much, because it will determine how prepared you are for what unfolds next. You are not being left without warning, and you are not being left without guidance. But you must respond. Type 1616 to receive strength. Can 9 simple words really change your financial life? More than 19,000 people have already used it to clear debt and open the door to a life of wealth, freedom, and peace. Brain experts were surprised when they discovered this password works up to 20 times faster than the law of attraction. People are repeating it every day and watching money begin to flow into their lives like water. Some even believe the results are so powerful that they feel divine. But this breakthrough is already facing legal pressure and could disappear at any second. Click the link in the description and comments before it is gone. There is a level of responsibility being placed in your hands right now, and it is not something you can hand over to anyone else. You have been given awareness, and with that awareness comes the power to choose differently. You can no longer act as though you do not know what is right, because you do know, and that knowing requires action. This is not about pressure. It is about truth, and truth does not change according to how you feel. You must stand in that truth and allow it to guide your next steps. You have also been carrying fear about what may happen if you fully commit to change, and that fear has been holding you back. You have imagined outcomes that made you hesitate, but those imagined outcomes are not reality. What is real is the direction being given to you, and that direction is meant to lead you into something better. Fear will always try to keep you where you are, but you must not let it decide your path. You are stronger than the fear you have been feeling, and it is time for you to move like it. There is also something you must release right now, and it is the belief that you still have endless chances to correct what you have been avoiding. You have been given many opportunities, and you are being given one more now, but you must not assume this will continue forever. This is why the urgency has increased, because the time to act has reached a critical point. You must not take this moment lightly, because it carries more weight than you realize. I am not stepping away from you, and I am not leaving you to face this alone. I am with you, guiding you, strengthening you, and reminding you of what is right. But I will not make the decision for you, because that decision belongs to you. This is where your responsibility becomes real, and this is where your future begins to take shape. You must choose to act, to move, and to follow what you know is right without hesitation. There is still a path open to you that leads to clarity, strength, and peace, but you must choose it now. You cannot remain where you are and expect things to change, because change requires action. You already have what you need to take the first step, and that step will lead you into the next one. Do not wait for another sign, because this is the sign you have been asking for. What you do now will shape what comes next. Stay focused on what you know is right, and do not allow distraction or hesitation to pull you away. This is not the time to turn back. This is the time to move forward with clarity and intention. You are being called into something greater than what you have been settling for, and you must be willing to step into it. You have now reached a place where everything that has been spoken is no longer only something to hear. It is something that must become part of how you act. This is not a moment that will repeat itself in the same way, and you can feel that truth settling deep within you. I am not speaking to waste time. I am speaking because your next step matters more than you realize. You have been brought to this point with intention, and nothing about this moment is random or without purpose. What you choose now will carry forward into what unfolds next, and that is why you must remain fully present. There has been a quiet awareness growing inside you that you can no longer ignore, and it is becoming stronger with each passing moment. You have felt it in your thoughts, in your decisions, and in the way certain things no longer sit right with you. That awareness is not confusion. It is clarity rising within you, asking you to respond. You have tried to push it aside at times, hoping it would fade, but it has remained because it is meant to guide you. This is where you must begin to listen fully and stop resisting what you already know.